Right, I have a lot of explaining to do. As you might be able to see from everything that's in shot at the moment, I'm quite rich. All of a sudden, I may or may not completely accidentally have full netherite. Yeah. Oh yeah, and a pretty cool looking fork. And a pretty nice looking bow. Actually, I have a lot of explaining to do. So, welcome to episode 5 of Doomsday SMP. Now, as I said in the last episode, today we're going to be end raiding. However, the weird thing is, I don't actually have to. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff now. And this is all because of one guy, jfireplace. So you see, there's some stuff that I haven't necessarily been talking about directly in my episodes that's been going on behind the scenes. Basically, obviously, as this is an entirely death-related SMP, the issue is people are taking it very competitively. Right, so people are getting a little bit too competitive with it, and as a result, some people have got quite angry, and some people have been leaving. Now, a lot of stuff has built up to this, and no one's angry with anyone in particular at all, so don't worry about that, but jfireplace has unfortunately left the SMP. However, as we kind of had an alliance, and we did a lot together in the episodes where he was in, he's given all of his stuff to me. And I mean all of it. We have all of this stuff. However, I don't really want to use it, you see. I really want to kind of grind for it myself. So I've chucked it in my ender chest just in case, as kind of like a measure. But you can kind of see in this top shulker box here that we have a lot of really helpful stuff. Now, obviously, I'm not going to refuse this, right? Because he's unfortunately left, like I said. So he doesn't need any of this stuff, and he said he really wanted to give it to me. So I've taken some of it, like the trident's a really cool thing to have, as is the bow and the totem and stuff. But I do really want to get stuff like netherite for myself, and I want to get the elytra for myself. And obviously, once I've got all that stuff, and once I'm kind of up to the same level as him, I guess, it'll be nice to take all this stuff as spare. But yeah, for now, I do really want to grind for myself. But if you're wondering why I'm suddenly rich, then that is exactly why. And I am never allowed to touch this witherhead. It is a remembrance thing for him, and it's never coming down. Anyway, other than that absolute chaos, what's been happening between episodes? Well, we've got some new people on the server. There are 4 new people on the server, and it's really nice to have some new people. Oh, dearie me. Anyway, we've got a new spawn, and it looks really nice. Now, ironically, there was actually a tree right here. There was a really big spruce tree, like a big version of those. I think it's from like a mega tiger that someone had planted, and unfortunately it is now gone because Corin found it, and he has something serious against trees that spawn. And then you've also got this nether portal, which I decorated. It did look slightly different, but I thought I'd give it a go at decorating nether portal, so this is why it looks like this. Anyway, like I said, I still want to go end busting in this episode. Now, you may think I'm a bit weird for wanting to do that. I mean, DT, you've literally just been given all of this insane stuff. Why do you want to grind for yourself? Well, there's just something really satisfying about being able to do it yourself. And I don't want, I don't want to take advantage of jfireplace leaving. It's really sad that he's left, and it's really nice of him to give me all the stuff, but I still want to get all the stuff myself and know that I've earned it. Although, let's be honest, I was never going to get a trident, so I am pretty thankful for this one. So, obviously, it's super nice of him to give me all this stuff. However, I've been doing some preparing of my own too. This entire shulker box was made just by me and my own grinding, so that I could have some basic stuff. So, what I've got here is a load of stuff to prepare me for end raiding. I've got tons of blocks if I need to bridge, some extra ender pearls, I've got my ender chest here, I've got some golden carrots and stuff, I've got some golden apples, I've got some diamonds and some crafting and some arrows and stuff just in case, and I've got an anvil and some firework rockets and a mending and unbreaking one bow. Now, this is so that once I get an elytra, I can actually carry on end raiding, right? So I've got some fireworks, and I've got an anvil to combine these two and stuff, so that I can basically carry on end raiding once I've got an elytra and be perfectly safe. And I've got some wood, and yeah, this is pretty much it. So I think I'm finally ready to brace the end. I mean, technically I'm bracing the end for the second time. We have been here before. However, I was initially planning on waiting a little bit, because Corin and Onite, the rogues, are actually going to open up a second gateway, so that because obviously we only have one gateway on the server right now, and obviously that means it has been used a lot, like a lot. So I'm not entirely sure on which way I need to head. Like, if I'm honest, I'm just going to go through here and hope for the best. My armor is really good. I've got totems now. I've got a shield. I don't think the danger is me dying. I just feel like the danger might be me getting to loads of NCTs that have already been raided, but I guess here we go. Oh, wow. Okay. The outer end islands. Right, now it's pretty obvious which ways people have already gone. I mean, there's clearly a bridge leading all the way off in that direction. And there's also a bridge here. So does that just end? No, I think that does carry on. So I'm kind of tempted to just choose one of these bridges, but then carry on in a slightly different direction. So I guess I'm just going to choose this one. Right, now this is genuinely really, really scary. I absolutely hate this. I'm not used to end busting, you see. I don't end bust. Like, I really, really don't. It's not something that I do for the pure reason that I've never had to before. So obviously this is genuinely, genuinely terrifying for me. Oh, don't look at all the Endermen. Right, now we are pretty much only here for the end cities. There's not much else I need, and we're only really here for an end city that actually has an Elytra in it, or a ship rather. So I'm just going to keep searching and hope for the best. I don't think anyone's gone this way, so that's at least promising. Right, first bridge constructed. I'm slightly concerned that was over a stack of blocks and it only did that. So we might need to grab some endstone as well. But I'm really, really hoping that I'm not an idiot and that I can just pearl over there. I guess, here we go. Oh, ender pearl. I think that's making it. Yes! Oh, perfect. Okay, oh no, I ain't gonna Enderman. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, I think it's all good. I've placed some water. He appears to be dying based off of my really good new sword that I got. So, oh yeah, I haven't talked about my sword. So I have this now. Yes, I grinded for this completely by myself. Yes, it is called self-defense. I think it's a pretty good name. But yeah, it's a very, very good sword. So that's definitely going to come in handy. Anyway, oh, our first entity. Okay, this is very exciting. Wait, does it have no treasure rooms? Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, I take it all back. There's a ship. Oh, I take it all back. And plus, it would have been good anyway, because we can get shulker shells and stuff. Oh, this is fantastic. Our first entity has a ship. That is absolutely insane. Right, now, none of the shulkers have been killed, so I don't think it's been looted. Obviously, there's no way of knowing, in case people have just left the shulkers if they didn't want them. Oh, and I've got the advancement. This is very cool. Right, that one dropped 2, so that's really good. I made sure to get looting on my sword, just so that we could get the best benefit out of it. And there's another 2 on the floor here. I'm not entirely sure how that works. But then if we go to the top here, not only can we actually get to the ship, but we can also kill some more shulkers. Alright, so I've got 6 shulker shells, and that Enderman's really freaking me out, because it doesn't look like it's angry, but it's making the angry noises. Anyway, I think I'm good to move on to the ship itself. Now, I am going to bridge a little bit here, because I don't want to pearl and miss. That would be absolutely awful. So if I do a little bit of bridging here, just to get a bit closer to a point at which I can pearl, and I think that's a pretty safe bet, right? If I go a bit higher up, then I'm pretty sure I should land my pearl here. Right, now I've got the dragon head. That is a very, very important step in all of this. And then I guess I'll kill the shulker for the pure reason that it will annoy me otherwise. I killed that shulker as well, so we've actually got 8. Now, I did forget to bring a shulker box for all of my loot, but I've actually bought a chest with me for some weird reason. So if we do that, then I should just be able to put most of this stuff in here. So the dragon egg can go in there. The loads of ridiculous amount of pearls I've got can go in there. And hopefully in just a second, the loot we're about to get from underneath can go in there as well. Right, now I'll take the instant health potions just in case. Oh yes, the Elytra is there. The Elytra is there. Right, if I kill this guy and then blast section, I don't need that. I'll take some iron and some gold, I guess. But this is what we came for. Sky is the limit. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Right, now time to do the thing that I mentioned so that we can carry on end busting and it's a little bit easier. So first of all, if I combine these 2 books, then pop it onto my Elytra. I have an enchanted Elytra as well, which I can then put on like that. Then if I just put these in there and grab some firework rockets from here, then we can zoom away and make this end busting experience much, much easier. I am so good at planning. Oh wait, this Elytra looks so cool. It's because I've got my cape. Oh, that's so cool. I love that so much. Right, now based on the fact this entity wasn't looted, I'm going to carry on going in the direction where I didn't come from, which I believe is this way. So if I glide down... Oh, I thought it wasn't working for a second. I was about to freak out. Right, no entity for now. Now, remember, there is no risk of me getting lost because I can just do /trigger spawn and teleport right back to spawn. So that really, really isn't an issue for me. The main issue is me not finding anything. What is this?
2,000 years later.
Oh, finally. Oh, this is a big one. Oh, I got really scared then. It had, like, nothing again. Oh, I finally found another entity. Right, straight away, I know this bit is a treasure room, so this could have some good loot. Now, I don't actually really know what I'm looking for here, other than maybe a better stuff for my axe and my shovel. There's not much else, to be honest, that I actually need. So, I guess I'll just have a look. Okay, some gold in that one. And that was the worst thing I've ever seen. Right, if I do this, and of course grab another dragon head. Have I got a slot on my inventory? Yeah, I've got a slot on my inventory. Just to make sure I don't lose it to the void. And then we can go and grab the Elytra. Right, I appear to be levitating, but here we go. Our second Elytra in this end raiding session. This is going pretty well. Oh, okay, some diamond stuff. This is a little bit better. That's not, though. Oh, neither's that. What's this? Mending? Yeah, that's a bit rubbish. Well, that loot was also pretty pants, but at least we got the Elytra, so I'm not really complaining. Right, now, I'm not going to hope for too much more, to be honest. I mean, we've got, like, 12 shulker shells, I think. Yeah, we've got 12 shulker shells. That's enough for another 6 boxes. On top of the one that jfireplace kindly gave us. He's pretty sure he gave us, like, 7 total or something. So we've got a lot of stuff. So if I don't find much else, I'm kind of just happy with that, to be honest. But I'll keep looking all the same. Oh, and another ship. We're getting really lucky with ship RNG. Right, this time I'm going to do the ship first. I think that's a more sensible call. Yeah, this one was pretty close to the other one. We got pretty lucky there. Right, if I grab this dragon head, of course, then we're good to loot the rest of it. Right, I've killed the shulker up there, and I will grab all of this. I'll grab the extra healing potion there as well. Make sure to pick this up, because that would not be good. Don't mistake it for one of these guys. And then kill this guy, and we should be good to take the Elytra and all of the loot. Right, we've got the Elytra. Now, please be decent. Oh, iron again. And then, oh, fortune 2. I mean, it's all protection 4 mending. That's good. I won't take it for the pure reason that accidentally I already have some spared netherite armor. But that's better loot. Come on, Minecraft. You've got this. Show me some axes and some shovels. Can't lie, I did not expect to be end busting for shovels and axes. But, you know, you get what you get. Right, okay, we've got our first one of these treasure rooms, which includes an ender chest, which is very nice. I do need one of them. I just couldn't really be bothered to craft it. It's much easier to get it from here. I say, getting absolutely pummeled by these shulker boxes. Anyway, now we can finally... Oh, that's a much better chest. 12 diamonds, some emeralds. I'm getting hit again. Where is this guy? He keeps saying me, but I cannot see him anywhere. As I was trying to say, what is this? Fortune 2, 3 on Berry 3. That's a decent pickaxe, but I don't really need it. But I will 100%, ow, I will 100% take the diamonds and the emeralds. That's really, really good. And then I will take the ender chest, and that is it for this loot room. Now, I didn't see another loot room in this particular one. Oh, there you are. Okay, you can die, and so can that. Anyway, if I take that, I didn't see another loot room, I don't think. I don't think this one's a loot room. No, that's not a loot room. So I think that's it for this one. Right, now, I am going to stay in this one for a little bit longer because I'm just going to try and kill all of the shulkers here. Because I think I've got enough Elytras. I've got 3, plus the jfireplace is one that he gave me. And obviously enough general loot, like the dragon head and the emeralds and diamonds and gold and stuff. And yeah, so after this, I think we should be good to head back. Right, to be honest, I think that's enough loot for me. We got 2 Elytras plus the one I'm currently wearing. We got 6 instant health potions, which is really, really helpful. A load of ender pearls, some iron, some gold, some diamonds, some emeralds, 12 diamonds to be exact, and quite a lot of iron too. 36 shulker shells, which is really, really good, and 3 dragon heads as well. I think that's pretty good. Now we can head back to the overworld. Right, now what would I like to do for the rest of this episode? Well, first of all, I'd like to return all of this stuff to my base. Now, our diamonds are looking really, really good. Oh yeah, jfireplace had quite a lot of iron. I've got a stack of iron blocks now. That's going to come in really handy once we get a beacon. Then I can return all of this iron as well. Put the gold in there, and I think the rest of these I'll keep in my storages. Oh yeah, another thing, I keep forgetting all the stuff I've done off camera. Under here, I now have a little storage room. It's pretty basic. The roof and the floor aren't very nice, but the walls I kind of decorated to fit with the jungle theme. And yeah, it's just got all of my stuff in. To be honest, I'm pretty sure I completely over-prepared for this. But you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. Anyway, as I said, I think I'll leave these in here with all of the rest of my good stuff, which you probably also haven't seen, but I'm just going to go like that. And also just go like that and tell you that I got quite lucky while trying to get this sword. Anyway, now that I've got an actually stable supply of ender chests, I'd like to move some of my stuff to these ender chests. So this is an absolute mess at the moment, and I need to fix that. So off camera, I'm going to fix that, of course. However, I also said I'd do something else off camera last episode, and that's that I would build the bridges for the shop. Well, I haven't had time. I've been really busy, but I figured we should do that in this episode. So to kind of take a break from the grind and all the end busting, I figured we'd finish this episode off by doing a bit of a time lapse, going back to the shop for hopefully the final time, and building some really cool looking bridges. So without further ado, let's go. So there you go. This is my jungle shop bridge. Now, I'll admit, you know, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but I kind of just went for a pretty simple design, and obviously, there's not much you can do. The bridge needs to be quite thick. Obviously, I would make it smaller if I could, but stretch all the way over there, and it needs to be wide enough for people to walk safely on, and I think I did a pretty good job making it look nice while still being functional, and obviously, it's a little bit of an eyesore if you fly all the way up in the air. It does intrude on it a little bit, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the design. Now, speaking of the design, I did actually already have this one, so this is back from when I was planning my jungle base, and I'd like to talk a bit about that in just a second. So I've also then just put some melons here, which is a nice bit of decoration. I did try them on the bridge, but I didn't really like how they looked. Then I've also actually added a bit of a waterfall here that actually leads down into a little stream all the way down into that naturally spawned bit down there of water. So I do really like this. I think it just adds a little bit of colour, which this place really needs. That's the other reason for the melons, by the way. I realised this whole place is just wood and lanterns and stuff, and it's not very colourful, so I figured I'd add a bit of colour. However, if you go in here, I've just noticed something. I've actually made sales on my pumpkins, which I really was not expecting. Now, I sold this a while ago, and I've also been out of stock on golden carrots for quite a while as well, so I figured I'd do a big restock. So in this shulker box, actually, this shulker box here, I've got a load of stuff to do a big restock. So first of all, I've got some more pumpkins. Now, as for something I haven't showed you yet, I've been sorting out all my stuff, and this is my good stuff. Now, there's a little bit of stuff I have to talk about here. First of all, you won't know about this, and you also won't know about this until next episode, so sorry about that. But trust me, these two things are quite important. That is basically next episode in a nutshell. However, we can add our diamonds to here, and we are doing pretty well. That is 15 diamond blocks in there, and considering it's, you know, this is our first business on the server hasn't been going a really long time. I don't even think it's been up 2 months yet, so yeah, that's really good. So there we go, for the first time ever, we are fully stocked up on golden carrots in both chests. A double chest worth golden carrots is pretty crazy. Now, I think I am missing a silk touch book here and a couple of mending books here and there, and I need to stock on silk feather falling books, but other than that, it's really good. We are pretty much entirely stocked up here. And so, until I inevitably find something else I want to do, that is our entire jungle bookshop well and truly 100% done. Actually, we'll go with 99%. I'm sure I'll find something eventually. Right, so for the final bit of this episode, we're actually back at my industrial district, which, yes, I will be decorating this at some point in the coming episodes. There'll be a proper villager trading hall. There'll be some cool farms and stuff. I'll have some nice buildings, and yeah, it'll be really cool, and I'll definitely be clearing up this absolute mess into my storage room down below. So yeah, but the reason we're back here is because I actually want to do something. Now that we've got an Elytra, you see, I want to just fly from here to my base. Now, that might sound like a really stupid thing to do, because then anyone that knows this base will also know my jungle base. But you know what? I'm okay with that, because I want to see quite how long it takes to get from this base to my other base and see if this Elytra really was worth it. So for me, this is the first time being in my house here in absolutely ages. Now, everything's open, which is slightly concerning. I haven't been robbed, have I? No, so I forgot. I've got a load of stuff here as well. I need to transfer this, or rather transfer my stuff from my other base over to this base, because this is where the good stuff is. But yeah, first of all, I need to place an ender chest in here somewhere. So I guess we can get rid of all the junk in here and just place it like that. I mean, that'll despawn. I don't think I need any of that, to be honest. So yeah, this is the old starter base. I've not been here in absolutely ages. Now, the reason I've come over here is because I want to focus on this place so much more. Now that we've got this Elytra, I can do so much more with this place. It looks so small, just kind of sitting there in the middle of nowhere. And I really, really do want to change that. I want to make my jungle city, which is what I was planning for my base the entire time. So what I'm going to be doing over the coming episodes is I'm just going to be expanding this. So I'm going to have some houses that look a bit like this in the trunks. I'm going to have some on the treetops as well. I'm going to have some bridges like the one I just designed for my shop leading in between all of them. So particularly around this area, and some leading over to this area, and even maybe a big bridge leading over to these couple of trees as well. Maybe even some more over there, who knows. This entire area has the potential to be part of my base, and that is what I was planning. And I've got some cool images which I could show, but I'm not going to. You see, I have planned out this entire base, so I do know a lot of the structures that we're going to be constructing, and the thing is, they're not that difficult to make. So I feel like in the coming episodes, we're definitely going to be doing a lot over here. So yeah, with that, I really, really hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like or comment, and if you'd like to see more content like this, and what we will be doing with those wither skulls that I showed you earlier, then make sure to subscribe. But I've been DT10, and I will see you in the next video.